Okay. In FICO, what we will cover is very comprehensive. In finance, we'll start with configuration of company codes, chart of accounts, ledger and currency settings, fiscal year variant, posting period variant, uh, controlling area, company code integration, and profit center accounting, cost center accounting, product costing, and then in CO, we will cover settings for profitability analysis, profit center accounting, cost center accounting, version settings. Then we will cover cost center, the cost center cost distribution, and planner profile, GL entries to CO transfers, also cover field status variant. There are many things to cover. Then we'll cover SD, um, material movements. Okay. So there are many things to cover. This is just some of the things that we'll cover. Okay. Over here, we'll go and just have a look at the front end of dash 0 F dash 02 2403 to 26. Okay. ZAP 9 currency rate will be AED 4400 500. 18,000. Cost center will be X108. This is just to give a walkthrough, not necessarily that we will understand this. Now what are posting keys? We also discussed that 20691. And okay, more document, simulate, and post. Okay, there are some customizing settings which are missing, but this is how we will post our documents. So we'll be going over quite a lot of transaction code. So let's start with our configuration. SPRO is the T code. SAP reference implementation guide. Enterprise structure. Definition, financial accounting. In enterprise structure, what do we create? Units, company code, business areas, profit centers, segments. Will be creating all this. Okay, company code. Edit company code data. New entries. WAP 9. WAP industries. Dubai country. AE currency AED English. Save. WAP 9. AE is the region. Enter. Okay, WAP 9. FICO. WAP 9 FICO 0 we are creating in your name. Okay, this is done. Next part will go very quickly. Definition is done. Financial accounting. General ledger accounting. Master data. GL accounts. Preparations. Now we are going to create chart of accounts so that we can create GL accounts. Okay. Edit chart of accounts list. New entries. WAP 9. English. Length of GL account number will be 10. Save. Group chart of accounts can be made when you have a group of companies. It's the same, just like this. We'll just mention it over here. Okay, this is done. Assign. We also have to assign to company codes because company code is made separately. Yeah, 9. And chart of accounts are made independently. So these chart of accounts can be used in multiple company codes. Account group. L9 CA. This is a template that we have already made. So we'll just copy it. And WAP 9. Copy. Control Y. Save. So chart of accounts, basically, what are chart of accounts? These are segments of accounts under which we have numbering range. Under this numbering range, we'll create accounts for zero balance, for assets, we'll have this numbering range, income will have this numbering range. So it will keep all your GL accounts synchronized. Okay. Define retained earnings account, very important. WAP 9. X 100. 100. Save. It says it's not made. Ignore by pressing enter. Okay. Okay. This is done. Next is financial accounting, global settings, ledger, uh, fields, fiscal year and posting periods, assign company code to fiscal year variant. Now, what is fiscal year variant? July to June, January, December, these are fiscal variants. VAT 9, we don't have one. K4. K4 will be January, December with four special adjustment periods for adjustment. Adjustment means reconciliation for uh, unposted invoices, for GRIR, for foreign currency valuation, unposted depreciation or unplanned depreciation, taxation for that. Save. Okay, that's done. Okay, posting periods, define, assign variants. Assign. So what do we assign? We assign company code VAP 9. We'll assign AA42. Save. Save. What is AA42? I'll just show that. Open and close posting periods. Now, posting periods are basically months that you can open and close to post your entries in various accounts. Accounts like A for assets, D for customers, K for vendors, M for material, S for GL. From which range to which range? From empty range, which means from the very beginning to the very last. From which what period? Period 1, which is January 12th of 2024. 13 and 16 are special periods for adjustment, as I mentioned earlier. Okay. Data is saved. Okay. Now, this is done. Ledger. But before ledger, let's define field status variant. Now, what are field status variants? We just saw when we were entering journal entries, we had so many fields. To control the field display and behavior, we have field status variants. And 9FS. We'll copy this. 9. 9. Copy all. So how do we control field status? We'll go and check groups. What are the groups? We have field status variants for material accounts, for cost accounts. Okay. For example, cost accounts, CC required. CC means cost center. So cost center is required. So we will be using this one for GL accounts where okay, no worries. So cost center will be a required entry if we assign this group to the GL account. So where do we assign this group? First, let's save it. Where do we assign G02? Let's see that. Let's go to FS00. Over here, we have L9, LAP9. Okay. LAP9 in expenses, if we go and see, let's say rent account, 400, 600. Create bank interest. This is where we create GL accounts. G02 cost center is required. So if we are going to enter anything in rent account or let's say I double click salary account, we will have the same G02. So we cannot omit or bypass cost centers. We will have to It is required because we've already configured that. Okay.